library?
Oh, boys, let's scoot up. Lincoln, come scoot up. All right, we're going to do another page in our book today, so listen carefully. Okay, close your eyes. Cooper, close your eyes. On my way to Grandma's, I saw 2 fat cows. So imagine 2 cows. Lincoln, close your eyes. Imagine 2 cows. Each cow had 2 calves. How many calves were there? 4. Raise your hand if you think 4. There were 2 fat cows, each had 2 calves. Okay. Now, out of those 4 calves, we were right. Each calf had 4 skinny legs. Close your eyes, think about that. Each calf had 4 skinny legs. How many legs were there? Lincoln? 16.
Yes.
Here's our picture. Here's our 2 fat cows. 1, 2, 3, 4 calves.
But that cow
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 legs. Okay, we'll do one more.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 24.
Ready? Okay, close your eyes. On my way to the circus, I saw 2 colorful clowns. Imagine 2 colorful clowns. Each clown was holding 1 bunch of balloons in each hand. So think about that. There's 2 clowns. Each clown had 1 bunch of balloons in each hand. How many bunches of balloons?
I just got a flashback of it.
Cooper, what do you think?
I forgot.
Claire, what do you think?
4.
4? Thumbs up if you think there's 4 bunches of balloons. Okay, so there's 2 clowns. 1 bunch here, 1 bunch in the other hand. 4 bunches, right? Okay, ready? Each bunch had 5 bright balloons. How many balloons were there? Each bunch had 5 bright balloons. Brody T?
10.
10. Do we agree with 10?
No.
Jacob, what do you
20.
think? We agree with 20?
Yes.
Let's see. All right, here's 2 clowns. Each clown had 1 bunch in each hand, so it's 4 bunches. Each bunch had 5 balloons. Count with me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Instead of counting by ones, what else could we have done?
2, 5, 10, 15, 20.
5, 10,
15, 20.
20 balloons. Awesome job. Today with our daily practice, we are going to do something that's really similar to this. Okay, so maybe we'll have to close our eyes and visualize it. Okay, when I say go as quiet as you can, I'm going to see which pod is the quietest today. Grab out your purple folders and your math packet. We are going to finish that today. Okay, quiet as you can. Go. Ooh, Lincoln's pods. I like it. into our daily practice, we are going to do this problem together first. Okay? Brianna, could you read this for me? It's not on your paper here. You have to look up here. Can you see it okay?
6 friends collected bottles and cans today. The
Cashier.
gave them $25 for all of the bottles and cans. The friends shared the money equally. How much money did each friend receive?
So we have 6 friends who got $24 for all of their bottles and cans that they're recycling. We need to figure out how much money each friend received. So looking at our story problem, what would my equation be? Are we dividing or multiplying?
Multiplying.
We're dividing. Here's that word again, equally. That means we're dividing it. We're sharing it out. So looking at our numbers, what's my equation going to be? Lincoln? What do you think?
24 divided by 2.
Not 2. How many friends do we have?
6.
6. So our equation will be 24 divided by 6 friends equals X. We have $24. We have to share that equally between 6 friends. We need to find it, Jacob. We need to find it. Look in your desk. Okay, what can we do?
Use 6.
Use 6. So let's draw our 6 friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my 6 friends. Should we use a guess and check?
Yes.
Okay, I would like you to guess and check, and we will come back to it together as a group.
6.
Guess and check.
6.
Wait. Oh no, two. It's not 6. It's 2. No. 4. No. 4. 2.
Guess and check and keep it to yourself.
Well, this is the one we're doing today.
Raise your hand if you have a number you would like to guess and check. Brooklyn, what do you think?
4.
Should we guess and check 4? Give me a thumbs up if you think we should guess and check 4. Most of you say 4. Let's see if we have 4 to one friend. How many to the next?
8.
8 to the next friend?
12.
12 to the next friend?
16.
16 to the next friend?
20.
20 to the next friend?
24.
24 to the next friend. Did we end up where we needed to be?
Yes.
We did. So how many dollars did each person get?
4.
$4. So if we look at the inverse relationship, 6 times 4, what does that equal?
24.
Equals 24.
We didn't have that sheet, right?
Equals 24. We did not have this sheet. This was just for us to use. Okay? All right. Now you may take out your daily practice.
This one, I don't know. Yeah, we did this one.
All right. These ones are going to be like our book that we just read.
I
You
think
have
you
to
can
think
take that
through
sheet
them
home.
very carefully. Okay? Claire, will you read number 1?
Matthew has 30 boxes of raisins. There are 10 raisins in each box. He shares them equally with the children at his lunch table. There are 6 children altogether. How many raisins does each child get?
There's a lot of numbers in this problem. It's tricky, but let's work it out together. Let's first take our 30 and our 10. If we multiply those, does anybody know what we will get? 30 times 10. Another room. Brady, what do you think we'll get?
300. Yeah.
30 times 10 is 300. That's how many raisins are in 30 boxes. Okay, you can write this at the top. 300 raisins in 30 boxes. Now we need to find how many boxes per child. So we have 30 boxes of raisins. We want to share them between 6 children. How many boxes is each child going to get? So what will my equation be? Am I going to multiply 30 times 6? Or will I divide?
Divide.
What is my equation going to look like? 30 divided by 6 equals x. So we need to find out how many boxes each child is going to get. And we have 6 children. So let's draw our 6 children. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my 6 children. Now we can do a guess and check again. Think about it for a minute. What number would we guess and check? Remember, if we're wrong, it will tell us if we need to go up a number or down a number. Rachel, what do you think?
5.
Give me a thumbs up if you want to try 5.
Yeah.
Should we try 5? See what Rachel's thinking? All right, so one child gets 5, 2 gets
10.
10,
15, 20,
20,
25,
25,
30.
and 30. Did we get to where we need to be?
Yes.
Yes, we did. So how many boxes did each child get?
5.
5 boxes of raisins. 5 boxes per child. That took up all of our 30 boxes. We shared them equally. But now we need to find out how many raisins per child. So there's 10 raisins in each box. Each child got 5 boxes. Are we sharing these 10 raisins evenly between the 5 boxes?
Yes.
No. Each box has 10 raisins. Cooper, what are you thinking?
50.
How did you get that? Did you divide or multiply? Are you sure? If one box, here's my one box. One box has 10. 2 boxes has how many? 20. Yep, 10 and 10, 20.
30.
3 boxes has 30. 4 boxes, 40. 50. And that's their last box. They each got 5 boxes. So how many raisins do they get all together?
50.
50 raisins per child. Okay? Each box had 10 raisins. 50 raisins, 10 per box, and there's 5 boxes. What equation could we use to solve that?
10 times 5.
10 times 5 equals 50. We're trying to figure out how many are in each group. If you think about it that way, groups is multiplication, sharing equally is division. Okay, we have one more like that. Rain, will you read number 2? Jamal.
Jamal has 2 cats. Each cat has 4 kittens. Each kitten has 3 toys. And how many toys do the kittens have together?
So Jamal has 2 cats. Think about that. Close your eyes. Think about his 2 cats. Each cat has 4 kittens.
That's 8.
So let's try that first. How can we find out how many kittens are there? 2 cats. Each cat has 4 kittens.
6.
Would we divide or multiply?
Times.
We would times. 2 times 4. We could draw a picture for this, but do you think we need to?
No.
This should be one that we know.
Equals 8.
So what does my x equal?
8.
8. 2 times 4 is 8. There are 8 kittens. Now it says each kitten has 3 toys. So imagine that. how many toys do the kittens have all together? So are we splitting up the kittens between the 3 toys? Or are we finding out how many toys there are in the group of kittens? So does that tell you multiplication or division? Multiplication. So what am I going to multiply? Each kitten has 3 toys. What numbers am I going to use, Grady?
8 times 3.
8 times 3. There's 8 kittens. Each have 3 toys. Just like the puzzles you did a while ago. You had something that had something else. 8 kittens had 3 toys. Now should we draw a picture for this, or is this one we know? This one might be a little tricky. Does anybody know it? Or have a guess? Brianna? What do you think, Ray? Let's try it out. Let's count by 3s 8 times, okay?
3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 18, 21, 24.
Are we right?
Yes.
That's 8 times. 8 times 3 equals 24. The cats have 24 toys all together. There are 8 cats. They each have 3 toys. All right, and our last question, number 3. There are 10 tables in the school cafeteria. Each table has 6 legs. Ooh. Let's figure that out first. 10 tables, each table has 6 legs.
16.
What am I going to do?
16.
There's 10 tables. Each has 6 legs. Am I going to multiply or divide?
60.
Times 10 tables times their 6 legs each. What's 10 times 6? 60. So there's 60 legs right now. If 4 more tables were added to the cafeteria, how many table legs would there be?
100.
Well, let's think. 4 more tables. 4 tables each have 6 legs. We'll take 6, or 4 times 6. 4 more tables times 6. What's 4 times 6?
24.
24. Now we need to add 60 plus 24. And what does that equal? 84. That's a lot of table legs. There would be 84 table legs. All got that one okay?
Yep.
Okay, you can flip it over to the back quickly.
Okay. Match me. Oh, this one was the easy. Wait. Wait, 4, 8, 12, 16, 21.
Okay, this is our last page in our book, and it will go by fairly quickly. It says, match the picture to the problems and solve all of the problems. Okay? So if we're matching each of these squares to something over here, we need to think about it and look. Our first box says, how many 4s in 20? Which picture shows that? How many 4s in 20? The first, second, or third picture?
Third.
Our third picture, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 cubes in my rows. So this box goes all the way to this one. Now we need to answer our question. How many 4s are in 20? Let's count our rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 4s in 20. So we look at the next one. 20 divided by 4. What would that equal? The small fat family. 5. 5 groups of 4 is
20.
That's just like 5 times 4. That's 20. And down here, it asks the same thing. 5 times 4 equals 20. This is all fact family. We're using 4, 5, and 20. Okay, our next box says 5 groups of 6. Which picture shows that? The first or the second?
The first.
The first group. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cubes in my row, so I know that it has to do with 6. 5 groups of 6. How many is that? 30. If we counted all of these cubes, we would get 30. Okay, or we can count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Count by 6s or 5s. 5 times 6 equals
30.
30. How many 6s are in 30?
5.
5 6s. Look at your picture. There's 5 6s. And 30 divided by 6. 5. It's the fact family, just like the game we played yesterday. Everything is the same number. All right, and our last one. How many 3s are in 15? It has to match to our middle picture. So how many 3s are in the number 15? If we look at our picture, here's one group of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 3s in 15. Our next question. 15 divided by 3. 5. And 5 groups of 3. If I have 5 groups of 3, what would that equal?
15.
15. That's what our picture shows. And 5 times 3?
15.
15. It's all a fact family. And our last question. I counted 30 fingers around the table. How many people with 5 fingers on each hand were at the table? Think about it. Try to visualize it. Try to figure it out and visualize it. I counted 30 fingers around the table. How many people with 5 fingers on each hand were at the table? Claire? 6? Not 6. Jacob?
25.
Not 25. How did you get 3, Lincoln?
I knew it wasn't 10 and most students said that you see that they were wrong.
Three people. How many people with 5 fingers on each hand were at the table? 3 people. We need to get to 30. Okay? As soon as you think you're done with that paper, you may put that away and get